Hey guys, this is part 3 of our tank game tutorial in Unity 3D. I'm Chad Close and let's get started. We are going to begin. I've been kind of looking at this. I don't like the screen right now. It's just blue. You can't really see where player 1 starts and player 2 ends. Except for when you're like right here, you can see the line. But we're going to add a little GUI into this. Now, I've never made a GUI on a split screen, so we're going to have to play around with this, but it'll be a learning experience. We'll just name this GUI object. And I believe you can't use GUI text or GUI texture. So, and also, when you name your script for the GUI, you can't name it GUI. It just doesn't work that way. And we're also just going to delete this. And we'll just use our tank movement script and throw a GUI script in here. Just go ahead and type in GUI on GUI. I believe that is the right name of it. Looks like it. We are going to add a black, whoops. We're going to add a black bar, so we'll just do GUI.box, GUI.box rectangle 00 width screen width, and then our height is gonna be, say, screen, or not screen height, 20. We'll do 20. See how that works? Next, it's the style or what it is. So right now, we're just going to say hi. Simple enough. See what that gets us. So go ahead and just play it. And screen width is apparently capitalized. Go ahead and play it. So there we go. So there's our hi function. Our hi GUI box. We are going to make that a little bigger, I think. Maybe like 30, and then we'll get another one down here. So let's just copy this, paste it, change these to 30. And then our other one, it's going to start at screen dot height divided by 2. So there we go. We got our, there's kind of a boundary now, which is nice, much better than what we had. And next, we're just gonna put a black texture in that. And there's several ways to do it. Personally, I'm just gonna create a picture that is completely black, and then yeah. So if we go into Unity, you can see my dumb picture I had down there. You need projects, tank game, files, new, and guess I can't do it that way. We'll just open Photoshop. File new. Oh, not file open. Stupid computer. File new. And our width is just going to be 64 by 64. And we're going to name it black. And simply what we're going to do it is we're just going to color black. And that doesn't really look black to me. That looks black. So save it. I don't know what that is. Documents, Unity, assets, not assets. Unity projects. Go to your folder, and we're just going to save it right into our assets, and we'll just call it black PSD. Fine with me. Go back in here, and as you can see, there it is, waiting for us. We're going to create a folder called GUI. Go ahead and drag that in. Next on our tank, we're going to have to make a new variable. and we'll just call it black, and it's a texture. And we're not going to use box, we're going to use draw texture, I believe it is. I'm going to look up the script and I'll be right back. Alright, so here is our, it's draw texture, and in here, is it 10 point, we're going to change this to black. We'll just copy our rectangular coordinates in here, paste them right there. Delete this, we don't need it, and as we can see, or I can see, a texture is where black is supposed to be. This scale mode that's stretched to fill is just going to stretch our texture and fill it in within our boundaries that we said. And our true over here is something about alpha blend. Just leave it as true and you won't have any problems. Alright, so there we have it. Let's go and see all of our errors that we did. No errors. Wow. Very surprising. Now I already know that when I stretch this, by default our import settings is to compress and it's going to look funny, so just apply true color. And yeah. There we go. So go ahead and play this. So now we have this black bar, which is pretty much what we want. Next, what we're going to do is we want to display some info on it. So we are going to change, we're going to add some variables. So if player number equals 1, we're going to do this. And then if player number equals 2, we're going to do that. Oops. Oh my god. So GUI.box rectangle, and then it's going to be 0. No, we're going to put it on the right side of the screen. And yeah, right side of the screen. So it's going to be screen width minus, say, 50, and then 0, 50, and 30. And then what we're going to display in there is health, and that is all we need. So just go ahead and copy this, paste it down here. Note that my draw texture is above the box. If it is below it, it's going to do the box, then the texture, and it's going to be laying on top of the health, and you won't be able to see the health. So make sure you have it the right way. Also, in this health, we're going to go in here, and we're going to do we're going to type in health like that, and add a plus button, or plus in here. So, and right here we're going to need to lower this to screen height divided by 2. Go ahead and save that. And let's go play it, see what happens. So, as we can see, 50 is obviously not enough. We'll just crank 50 up to my recorder timed out. Just change these to 150, which should be enough, hopefully. Later we can make like a bar, a health bar, but for right now we're just going to do this for our purposes as testing and making a game. So as you can see the health that you have in the upper right hand corner, which is nice. So, boom. When we die, as you can see, the game object was deleted and therefore gone. So we are going to change our script a tiny bit. Or are we? We are going to create a new script and attach it to an empty game object, and this game object is going to be called game controller. And it can be pretty much wherever. We're going to make a script called game controller. and go ahead and open the script. And here we actually are not going to have it destroy. We're just going to change a variable that says alive, and we're going to equal this to true. Yeah, pretty much. Easy enough. Easy script. Oh, it's going to be false because you're going to be dead. So var alive equals true to start off with. And yeah. Next, we're not going to want you to move if you're dead, so we'll just throw alive. So if alive is true, we can do all this stuff. Pretty cool. In our game controller, we're going to have some variables. We're going to have tank1 and be that transform, and tank2 and have that also a transform. On our update, we're going to do if tank1 dot get component tank movement dot alive. So if that equals, oops, I highlighted it. If that equals false, we're gonna do this, and if tank2 is false, we're gonna do this. And we're gonna just do a variable called winner equals, for right now we'll do 0. So if winner equals 0, check for these certain things, and then if winner is equal to 1, or actually we're going to add a GUI, and we can just copy these, no need to change them. So function, I do a lot of copying and pasting. I think it saves time and you don't really have to memorize so much. So, I mean, personal preference. You can learn the codes if you want. Black, and it's going to be a texture. And instead of being just screen width, we're going to make it the entire screen. So we're going to do height 2. I'm rushing because I want to get this in before my 12 to 13 minute goal is up. And down here we're going to change this to health. We're going to change this to button. Our health is going to be equal to player 1 and delete this section. And we're going to have this screen width divided by 2 minus 150, and then we'll do the same thing with screen height. There we go. That should work. But this is going to be for player 1 and 2, so we'll do if winner equals 1. Do this. If winner equals 2, do that. And then up here, if tank alive is false, winner equals 2. And over here, winner equals 1. Easy enough. So let's go ahead and play this. And as we can see, we have a lot of errors. Lots and lots of errors. And this is just dumb errors by me. Semicolon. Where? 32. Why does it need a semicolon? Shouldn't need a semicolon. Okay, so I found my stupid error. This needs to be an if GUI.button. So that apparently not. Okay, get component. What did I spell wrong? I spelled it wrong. Okay, I fixed it all. I spelled component wrong, and I needed this transform here, and also down here I just needed the F. If. Sorry about that. So now if we go ahead and test this, if I kill player 2, if I play killer 2, I first have to attach the game controller script. GUI object, I don't need game controller. Attach that to this. Tank 1. This is tank 1. Yes. Tank 1. And I'm running out of time. Black is this. Alright, let's play it. Well, shoot. This, okay. I see. If winner is greater than or equal to 1, then do this. The script has just been complicated and filled with errors, and I don't like it. Okay, finally. So if I kill him, down here, boom, player 1 won. So now we can click this button. We don't have it set to do anything yet. We will probably add that on next game. We'll just have it like restart the level. Actually, I can just do that really quick. We're gonna do, it's gonna be application dot load level 0. Copy, paste, save, file, build settings, add current, file, save. Oops. File, save scene. Alright, so now if you play it, playing the game, you kill the other player, player 1, it reloads the scene, and you can do it over again. We'll kill him with the other player. I was hitting the wrong shoot button. So if I go ahead and kill him this time, player 2 won. Woo! And there we go. So, getting more basics of the game. This is part 3, I believe. Like, subscribe, stay tuned to the playlist. Have a nice day.